Oh boy, we're off to the final area of the game. Surprise, Bowser's Castle was not the final area of the game.
So we're literally flying to the moon and playing among the
I could
stars.
I could just, you know, sling star there.
Unfortunately, we don't have those around anymore.
Aw.
Also, you kind of need a Luma in your hat for that to work.
Well,
it was the Luma that.
Well,
let you.
I'm not capable of spinning around on my own.
No.
Apparently not. It was the Luma power. I mean, if it wasn't the Luma power, then why was I keeping that guy in my hat the whole game? That was
Bang! Zoom! Right to the moon!
It's kind of gross keeping a baby under your hat the whole game. It's like unhygienic. It's kind of like
the poor thing can't breathe. Mario
That's
hasn't
no
showered.
moon.
It's kind of like, it kind of makes me think like, you know, Saz keeping that chocobo in his fro the whole game. Like it's got to be a mess up there. Yeah.
I would have liked it if when we got to the moon and we go to the inside portion, it starts playing like Crazy Gadget. Huh.
I do like the moon level. It's not the best level in the game, but at least it's a level, you know.
Where are my Moonanites?
They don't exist, Ryan, okay? They're fake. You've been lied to.
So we're not doing the dark side of the moon or the darker side of the moon in this playthrough, right?
We're not doing Pink Floyd, no.
Okay.
It's not. The Wall's a better album
we
anyway.
literally watch every other moon that we get see Ryan get, except those two.
Mario, we're supposed to be helping Princess Peach, right?
More moons!
We're on the moon, Mario.
Can I put this in my ship?
No.
Good, you just had blue stripes on that thing, and it'd be a fucking smooth criminal cosplay.
I mean, Mario does pull off the...
Here's my question: why dress up for the wedding?
Well, you don't want to be improper.
Also, I love that the coins are star bits.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
my
that's
favorite,
great.
My favorite thing about this whole ending, though, and it's jumping ahead. I'm not going to describe it for the people who haven't seen it, but
Oh, yeah, you
like,
should probably
just
turn off for spoilers.
Peach's reaction to Bowser and Mario is great. It's like, you know,
Good thing I looked up.
After decades of just being an airheaded damsel in distress, Princess Peach is finally 1.5% feminist. It's you know, that's character development. It's a wonderful writing tool.
It's not feminism, like it's a milk.
Hey, what wave of feminism do you prescribe most to? Chocolate. What?
Chocolate feminism. All right. Interesting.
Well, one step forward, two steps back with her.
I do like the fact
so
that
you guys know. I'm sure you guys know of the speedrunning trick where you can skip the whole, the whole underground section entirely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just like
You
just
wall
barely
jump off
make it.
the Sphinx, I think is what it is, and it's.
I do really like that the moon has these moon physics, though. It makes it unique, even though the level design is not especially.
Also, what I was really kind of hoping for is just, I know they're doing this really atmospheric piece, but if they had brought back the like even just like as a little background thing, the Star song from Mario Land 2, because you're on the moon there.
That would involve them
that'd
referencing
be
Mario
nice.
Land 2, though, which I don't
Yeah,
think
I know.
is probably going to happen.
You know, just even as a little background where it just goes. Dun, 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 dun.
Where's Tatanga? Is he just taking a nap while we're here?
Yeah, that's another missed opportunity. We're on the moon again. Where's Tatanga?
Yeah, he's taking a nap, all right? Dirt nap.
He's not wrong.
Mario would never kill anyone, right?
No, but Nintendo would.
Oh, good point.
So,
Whenever I see a video game on the moon, though, I always think back to this game that was on. And I think I mentioned this in the Mass Effect playthrough. This game that was on my grandparents' PC. That was just like moon exploration. I don't remember anything else about it. It was one of those.
are you sure you're not talking about Mass Effect?
No, it was not Mass Effect. It was way before Mass Effect. It was in that awkward era where PC games were kind of not. That were ironically technologically behind PC, console games because no one could fucking afford a PC that was better than a console. So
When I think moon travel, I always think of Final Fantasy IV.
yeah, I suppose. I still haven't.
But I do, like I was saying
myself to-
earlier, I with Ryan, I also love the lack of gravity in this level because it reminds me a lot of Cosmic Wall from SA2, and that's my favorite mech level.
Well, because it's the most creative you get. Not some other ones were fun, but
No, I like the mech levels in that game. Call me a nostalgia.
some more than others.
Well, I mean,
but
I'm not gonna go back to like, oh god, what's Tails's third level, the desert one. I don't like that one, but most of them.
Sand Ocean.
All right, just to clarify, when I say the only one that's fun, I mean that. Oh, bye, Moon.
No, it responds.
Yeah,
I think.
When I say the only one that was fun, I mean like the only one that was especially fun. Like the other ones, I can enjoy them passively. Like, there's nothing particularly.
Yeah, I don't think they should be in the game at all.
There's
but
nothing particularly memorable
about
about most of the mech stages. But the Cosmic Wall was one that I had a big ass dumbass smile on my face the whole time I was playing.
Oh look, a rabbit's on the moon.
How about that?
It's surprising that, people consider that the best. I mean, I also consider it the best mech level in the game, but that level's also like 7 minutes long. And in most...
Yeah, it takes like 3 days to finish.
Yeah, but it's still fun, so... You know what? I'm impressed that it took us 40 parts or whatever to get to an actual Sonic tangent. Oh, I was playing this game.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't think I'm sure we've had references, but we haven't had a tangent. So you know what?
Yeah, but it doesn't take much to set us off, though.
Pretty.
Wow, that is a beautiful 2-dimensional image of the moon horizon.
Cappy, I've been to space twice.
Oh.
No, because you've been to Moon Zone.
Well, technically, we're all in space.
Yeah.
Don't cop out.
Well, I mean, it's not wrong.
Wait, that's
but it's not right either.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not a 2-dimensional image. It's 3D. It's just kind of distant. Okay.
It might be like some weird, like, parallax kind of...
Well, no, not necessarily. It just has to be low detail, If it's in the distance, you don't necessarily see the texture up close, so... ironically, a blurrier texture from a distance could trick your eyes into thinking it's high def.
No!
Do you go for all the moons on this? Go back for all the moons in this level too, or?
I get every moon along the way.
Okay.
Man, you sure are taking your sweet ass time rescuing the princess.
Well, I gotta find everything. Besides, the ceremony's just starting. It's gonna take a while until they get to the "Speak Up and Forever Hold Your Peace" bit, and I have to dramatically enter around that time.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
I object. You're early.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, God forbid if like one of the relatives is still doing one of the Bible readings and someone yells out, "I object." It's like not dramatic enough,
What are they reading it from? The Old Testament. I got plenty of time.
It could also be translated as an offensive religious statement. Depending on the Bible verse in question you object to.
And then God said, "Thou shalt not kill." I object! Whoa, hold on.
Who said? Mario? Actually, not surprising.
Zoom. Oh, look, there's a ledge. I wonder if something's behind it.
I wonder indeed. Although I think it's mainly there
to catch you. Nope.
I think the ledge is actually mainly there to stop you if you run past the chest, though.
Well, that's probably what they did put it there initially for.
Yeah,
and then they're like, we should hide something.
Yeah.
It's amazing what playing these games like the first time is compared to the second time when you know where everything is. Because the first time, you're just stopping and turning the camera around everywhere to make sure you don't miss anything. And it's somehow more engaging that way than the second time when you're actually playing the game more, if that makes any sense. I suppose it depends on whether you enjoy the technical execution or the act of exploring more in these kinds of games, I suppose.
Why not both?
I mean, if you want to cop out, I guess.
I mean, well, if you ever watch me play a game blind, I'm doing that all the goddamn time. Like, if I recorded a game on my blind run, which I actually have recently done on my own channel for Resident Evil Revelations 2, you'll notice that instead of playing the game gracefully, I'm just like looking around. I'm swinging the camera around like a maniac.
What's this do?
It's like, is there something here? Is there something over here? Over here? What about over here? The first time I
Question: how did I get here?
the first time I watched my stepdad play Batman Arkham Asylum, he was swiveling the camera around and exploring during the Joker introduction sequence. I was just like, no, stop.
Doesn't
There's
he
nothing.
yell at
I
you if you take too long in that?
I like
don't know,
doing
I've never seen that.
I like doing the bat flap in those situations.
The bat.
Yeah, you wiggle the analog stick really quickly, and he just starts waving his arms around because he's trying to start moving.
I love doing that in Hyrule Warriors, where if you flip the control stick back and forth, people's hair freak out, and it makes like propeller blades.
Oh,
Or,
tails.
Well, I'd rather not have those mandatory walking sequences in games, but trying to explore during them just makes them longer.
Oh, Bowser, you couldn't resist the lava, could you?
I get what they're going for
Months
to
of
try to make
rehab
the story
wasted.
more interactive and immersive, but I think a lot of people would just prefer to be able to
Ugh.
skip the cutscene.
Yeah, interactive. Yeah, in big old massive air quotes.
Yeah.
You can control your character's movement, but you can't control anything that's happening, so there's no real point to the interactivity.
No, you fool.
You just had to be a maverick on your first playthrough, didn't you?
Of course I do.
Yuck, 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 yuck. That's all I can think of when I look at his face.
Like I said, this was kind of an experiment because I've played Mario my entire life. I wanted to see exactly what I would figure out on my first try.
Yep. So
I do like this music track, though.
Oh yeah, it's
they
great.
realized that the moon was too goddamn peaceful for a final level, so they decided to throw in one last lava castle.
That's just like they give you these awesome floaty controls and they rip it away from you.
Well, it's good for exploring, but for the fast-paced platforming final challenge, I would hate it because everything would go so slowly.
There was stuff up there, so I wasn't going back.
Okay, I had enough fun.
Time to die.
It's like, yeah, you thought you were being so clever with that speedrunning strat, huh? Well, you missed something important, bozo.
Yes, I
Go
did.
back and get it.
Oh, wrong one. It's the other one.
I didn't find this one until I think after. There's also, do you get the hidden bonsai bill, that allows you to skip half the platforming in this recording?
We'll have to see which one you mean.
There's a bonsai bill somewhere in this level, where you can skip a good chunk of the level just by speeding through it. I don't think it's I think you need it for a hidden moon, but it's not mandatory to beat the stage and get through it. So yeah,
And now I'm supposed to come down here.
or at least I think there is. I remember there one being there. I might be. Who knows? I could be wrong.
Man, ever since this game came out, I've been seeing so many hot takes on YouTube, like Super Mario Odyssey is not a masterpiece and stuff along those lines. I'm like, I don't think any game is a masterpiece if what you're asking for before masterpiece can be assigned to something as perfection.
You can't objectively define masterpiece, for the record, because I assure you there are people who hate Shakespeare and Da Vinci and all that other stuff. You can't objectively say something is the best ever. But you can say it's a really damn good game. And
to actually use the word in its correct meaning, a masterpiece is supposed to be a specific artist's masterpiece. It's like
As in, it's his best work.
yeah, it's the pinnacle of this.
It's the
creator's
master's
accomplishment.
piece.
Yeah, but nowadays, the English language is annoyingly plastic. So nowadays, we
It's
just
always
mean it's
been.
really good.
It's always been plastic.
Yeah, but it's annoyingly so now.
Every generation that has ever had a nitpick about the current generation's meaning for things has had the same thoughts. Every single fucking one has had
Gee,
that
Pa,
problem.
that'd be keen. You and your nonsensical words, son.
Everyone's got hot takes, but no one ever has hot cakes. I'm fucking starving.
Well, that's because you called them hotcakes instead of pancakes, and I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
English language is plastic.
No, okay, a hot cake can literally refer to any kind of cake that happens to be hot. A pancake is a cake you make in a pan. So one is
Pancakes are hot.
one is specific and refers to a specific type of food. The other is annoyingly general. It'd be like saying, "Oh
what
man,
about-
I can't." It's like calling carrots like hot vegetables. It's
You
like
yourself just
But,
said that a hot cake can be any type of cake that is hot.
But
A
like,
pancake is hot.
but
no,
like,
but there can
Ted-
be cold
Ted-
pancakes. There can't be
Ted-
cold hot cakes. Oh my god.
Ted, what
What?
about the cakes that you make in cake pans?
Oh god damn it.
That's my hot cake of the
Oh
night.
well. Oh shit. Well, I'll get back to you on that one.
I love
Oh, look, my
messing
mom's
with
interrupted
people
me
who
again.
think they know the English language. It's so much fun. I didn't know you could pick those up by shooting.
Take that, game.
I spent so long trying to jump on there, and I think you can, but it's
Well, you can get like a higher up
There's a
try.
YouTuber dedicated to trying to see how far you can go with Cappy and
oh yeah, you can beat the
damage
game. You can
boosting.
beat with Cappy and damage boot. Well, there you can beat the game without incrementing the jump counter once, but you still technically jump because you're on creature. You can capture stuff and jump, and it doesn't increment the jump counter.
The jump counter, yeah.
Yeah,
Jump
It's
counter.
very weird.
yeah.
There's a jump
When-
Yeah, it's one of the achievements.
yeah. Like
Oh.
there's an achievement for jumping. Like
Like 10,000 times, I think.
yeah, so the
Oh,
game
right,
keeps
right,
tracks of how many times you jump. So the
But
I
jumping as a
forgot.
jumping as a capture doesn't count towards that.
Because the
Yeah.
Switch doesn't have an achievement system, the game has to have in-game achievements because achievements are the shit, and people will revolt if your game doesn't have them.
But no, this is the first time Nintendo's really done one.
well, I mean,
Well, one that has like some kind of tangible thing going on in the game.
I don't know
Yeah,
why they
because,
haven't
you know, most of
made
the
a
time
real
achievements
achievement
don't-
system though that's like tied to an account or anything. Because it's
to be
been
fair-
they've been
to be
around
fair,
since
though,
2008,
They don't want to be seen as followers.
but it's
Because
been
Nintendo's
the thing, though-
Nintendo's stubborn.
The achievement system in this game, though, does actually reward you with something that you can use. And it's more power mode.
yeah,
well,
but there's
sort of,
nothing
you
to
know.
really use them for by the time you beat the
You know,
game.
I love achievements. But gamer scoring ain't gonna get me shit in Resident Evil 5.
I would agree with you, John, and they weren't, unlocked via post game where you have no use for moons anymore. Not really,
For
anyway.
completionist sake. I see what you mean.
Well,
but
so,
you know.
achievements are completionist sake anyway.
I like hotcakes.
Do you mean pancakes or just cakes that are hot? Because yes,
Pancakes.
I prefer
Just
my
say-
cakes
just say
to be
yes.
hot. Because if it's cold, it's not as
I
satisfying
do like
anymore.
that the purple coins on the moon are star bits, though.
Yeah. There's also, I believe, instead of you can also find hidden Rosalinas in all of the moon levels too, like hidden.
Wait, what?
Ape. You can find hidden ape. So you know how there's like cat Mario's and cat Peaches all over the place.
There's an 8-bit Rosalina.
Yeah, there's an 8-bit Rosalina hidden somewhere too.
Excellent.
There's also an 8-bit Mario and Peach on the wedding chapel itself, so that's cute too. But I do like that they used the Super Mario Maker Rosalina skin as well for that.
When are we going to get our Mario Maker port? going to
I
I would imagine at this point they're going to just do 2.
I hope so, because I'm tired of Switch ports. I mean, no, keep porting stuff to the Switch, but I'm tired of just porting Wii U games to the Switch, because you're out of good ones. The only one left is Pikmin 3, and
We're getting Pikmin 4, so
yeah.
yeah, I got a moon. Yay.
It's like, great, but how do I get back?
Zoom.
Okay, so you do get it. I think that was the one I was talking about.
Yeah. Get back here, you.
I like possessing the giant bullet bills.
The bonsai bills, yeah.
Yeah, it's a frickin' power rush like nothing else.
Also,
I mean,
remember, I said I would get every moon. Nope.
Oops.
Oh, is it inside the wall? Everyone but yourself to blame, Ryan. As punishment, you will have to record Darker Side of the Moon.
You have to record what?
Darker Side of the Moon.
Oh, okay. But The Wall's a better album.